In today's video, we're going to be strictly talking about stocks that are good companies that have been around for quite a while, but also pay a really nice dividend. The dividend that I'm talking about is something over 5%. Without any further ado, let's jump on the PC and show you those stocks, the ticker symbols, and talk about the dividends that they pay as well. Let's go. All right, so first and foremost, as you guys can see here on the top of the screen, we have the dividend stocks yielding over 5%. That's the title of everything that we're going to be talking about today. And I have, as you can see, 6 black boxes, and I'm going to take away one by one these black boxes, and you're going to see what's beneath them. So the first company we're going to be talking about is Altria. Maybe you're familiar with them, maybe you are not, but essentially they sell things like tobacco products, they sell wine, they sell other liquors. They also have recently purchased a stake in Juul, which then makes them a player in marijuana stocks as well. But as you can see, their yield, this is what they pay out per year if you're not familiar with yield. So for every $100 that you have invested, think of it as like a dollar amount. So $7.15 is what they pay out for every $100 invested. Their payout ratio is 146%, and their ticker symbol is MO. I personally own some Altria and continue to slowly buy into them. They're not a big holding of mine by any means, but they are a nice dividend paying aristocrat. Next one on our list is AT&T. Now, if you're not familiar with this company, I don't know how that can be. They are super well known in telecommunications. Of course, they're also a big media company. They're actually merging with Discovery, so their dividend yield will change very soon. And if you're watching this in 2021, don't worry, you have some time, but they plan to change their yield in 2022 once the merger goes through. If you want to see the full video on that, I can link it down in the description for you guys or at the end of this video as well. And so they have their payout ratio as NA, but their ticker symbol is just T, so really easy to remember. But again, 7% yield is really good. You might see it as almost near 8% as of right now, just because their price has slipped. But overall, this is about what their yield has paid over the last few years. Now, when we're talking about dividend paying aristocrats, I have to mention British Tobacco, which is this company right here with this half or a quarter sunflower logo here. But their yield is 7.41 with a payout ratio of 75% and ticker symbol BTI. Again, simply put, what they do is they sell tobacco, so pretty easy to understand their business model. And overall, if you are buying dividend companies like this, where, you know, they're selling a product that's not necessarily like the best for everybody, you know, that's totally okay to consider companies like maybe, you know, AT&T or perhaps a company like Verizon that pays a decent dividend, but again, doesn't really have any negative side effects, you know, towards consumers that buy their product. So next on our list is MPLX, which is a gas and energy company. And as you can see here, their yield is 8.83, which is absolutely incredible with a payout ratio of 110%. If you want to go check them out, ticker symbol MPLX. Now, next one on our list is ExxonMobil. This one we're all familiar with, I'm sure. The yield is 5.6%. And of course, I'm not going to go into what they do, but essentially you can assume that they're a gas giant, right? And their ticker symbol is XOM. Again, payout ratio is NA. Next and final one on our list is Ares Capital, ARES Capital, and they do business development. Now, the ticker symbol for them is ARCC. They have a payout ratio of 46% and a yield of 8.11, nearly one of the highest yields on this list next to MPLX. Personally, I just started investing in ARCC and look to add more to my position as it drops in price. If it does end up dropping, we'll see what happens there. Personally, the companies that I'm most invested into on this list is Altria. I have some AT&T, probably not for long, depends on what happens with the merger, but so far I think I'm going to end up selling out of my AT&T holdings, and I also have some Ares Capital.